THQ Nordic out here making it rain on devs. Rainbow Six Siege is trying to get you 10 years strong in the game, and aliens, free GTA money, and a few other things sprinkled across the interwebs. Stick around for the breakdown. What up, people? Welcome to the Monday show. Now, we're gonna hop right into it real quick. THQ Nordic has now bought Koch Media, and for those of you who don't know, Koch Media is they're publishers of various cult games. There's not any that are like too standout, but Saints Row, Dead Island, Metro, Homefront, The Trash Revolution. They are basically the developers over there, or the publishers over there, I'm sorry. And THQ Nordic has now bought them, which means they own the rights to all of those games, as well as games that THQ themselves sold to Koch Media when THQ filed for bankruptcy in 2012. The company itself, THQ, was dissolved and all that, and Nordic Games purchased a lot of THQ's IPs and rebranded themselves to THQ Nordic. And so I guess they did a whole 360. They came back around, and now in a 121 million euro deal, they bought a whole bunch of studios. Now, everyone out here talking about why did Microsoft hop on this? I don't know. Why didn't Sony hop on this? Who knows? Like, I don't know how long this deal has been in development. I don't know the particulars of it. It damn sure wasn't signed and sealed yesterday. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background that takes years to iron things out, especially with IPs. So this deal wasn't done overnight. Now, Microsoft 100% should have been out there throwing this 121 at it. Like 121 for a bunch of IP like that, especially the way Metro was looking on the stage. And don't get it twisted, Metro itself, they have publishing rights. They don't actually own the game, but they had the ability or the capability to snatch up a bunch of low-hanging fruit, as it were, for not that much. But it is what it is. Sony should also been looking for this deal. And before anybody say something stupid in the comment section like Sony doesn't need it, everybody needs more games. Like, this is what it is. Like, don't come with that stupidity. Microsoft needs more. Sony, everybody needs more games. So Sony, Microsoft, they both should have been hopping down this. Hell, Nintendo should have been on it, because we all know that a lot of these games ain't coming to Nintendo unless Nintendo makes it happen. There's just limitations with the Switch, although the Switch is doing well, and I hope it continues to thrive. There's limitations. Also, cardboard is stupid. That's 100%. That's not going to change. That's going to be my position. Cardboard is dumb. But THQ has spent their money, and they're going to be looking to recoup that. So we'll see how this acquisition goes. As of right now, they said they're not looking to change anything. They're not looking for any cost saving measures. They're going to keep everything as it is right now. They may put a few more games into development, but you never know at this point in time. So we'll see how it works. And Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege is a fantastic game for those of you who haven't played it. It is one of those games where it provides enough nuance, but enough strategy that if you have a good team, it can provide hours of endless fun. Now, a lot of people weren't too high on Rainbow Six Siege at first because it wasn't a traditional Rainbow Six, but Ubisoft went out of their way. They went to a different direction, which seems to be working. It seems to have rebranded the series itself and given it a new identity, although I would still love a Rainbow Six Siege or Rainbow Six campaign. But for those of us who are wanting and wishing for that, it ain't happening, at least not for another decade. According to brand director Alexander Remy at the Rainbow Six Invitational, he said that their plans are to make the game a 10-year game, to support it for 10 years with the goal to reach 100 operators. Right now we're at 36 in year 3. So, you know, they're gonna supposed to bring what, 8 new operators with the goal of 100. That's a long time before we get to the point where we're there. So I don't know, I'm cautiously optimistic is the best way to put it for how they're going to reach this, whether or not they're going to reach this, and what that looks like. Because 100 operators, that's not a small thing. Also, you have to think about the uniqueness of each operator. 100 different, listen to what I'm saying, 100 different operators that all do different things. What do those abilities look like? What is that balancing like? Like, how crazy is it going to be to balance 100 different operators and their individual talents, their individual traits, their individual guns? Like, that's gonna be a crazy turn how it goes. Like, already right now they tweak things, some things work, some things don't. They do a lot of testing, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm cautiously optimistic. I want them to do great. Will it happen? I don't know, but I really want them to push this game the best they can be. But I also still want a traditional Rainbow Six campaign. I just do. I love Terrorist Hunt, dope, playing with your friends. I love playing online. Ranked is sweaty as all hell. It's so much moisture in there, but it's fun. So I enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. If you haven't, you should check it out. Also, they announced at the Invitational Alien Outbreak mode, which is basically zombies. You know, that's the best way to put it. If you know Call of Duty, Zombies, then Outbreak mode is basically Rainbow Six Siege zombies. You still got to barricade and reinforce doors and all that and everything, you know, the Rainbow Six mechanics, but just think, you know, Call of Duty Nazi zombie maps and in a Left 4 Dead setting. So there's a trailer for that. I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch the full thing. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Last up, we're gonna go through rapid fire, and this is just a quick little section where I'll highlight a few things that are happening throughout the interwebs. GTA 5 is giving out 250k if you log on between now and February 26th. Now, I know what everybody's gonna say. If you log on to GTA 5 right now online and get 250k, you can buy like some bubble gum and maybe, and I say maybe, like a pair of socks. Like maybe, because that's how ridiculously expensive things are in GTA right now. And I don't want to hear all that bullshit about everybody talking about you can do it. It just requires grind. No, it shouldn't be that goddamn expensive. Period. It should not be that damn expensive. Period. We're just gonna leave it at that. The PSVR is on sale right now for $200. So if you can get the base model PSVR, I would suggest doing that. It's a good entry point for VR. I'm not personally a fan of PSVR. It makes me sick out of all the ones that I have used and own. But if you want to get into VR and you have a PS4, the PSVR $200 is a fantastic entry point. I think that's about the good, like the median value that VR should be in order to entice people to hop onto it. And once people get into the groove of what VR can do and the different experiences it provides, I think that is what will sell VR. $200, fantastic entry point. Get on that. And last but not least, Microsoft has been talking about, well, not Microsoft, but Mikey Barr on Twitter was talking about how mouse and keyboard support is coming and why they're doing it and why they're not choosing to block it. And basically what he said was, developers have a choice to use the APIs that detect and not allow these. It's up to them, but the capability is there. So basically they just open it up so that if the dev wants to use mouse and keyboard, the dev can use mouse and keyboard. It is what it is. I play on PC, so this doesn't affect me. For those of you who whine about it, next gen. Oh well. That's all the news I got for today. Y'all let me know what y'all think of everything I covered in the comment section below, and hit me up on Twitter or follow one of my streams. I stream on everything: YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, the whole nine. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking out with me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share this video with your peoples, hit that like button, hit that little notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. As always, this been your boy Mastalin. Always give me the real. I love y'all like some play cousins, and I'm out.